Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to our webinars. This is a series for MOOC developers. Today I'm going to introduce the new release of our MOOC products. It's Nuwa 1.0.4. This actually was released about 2 weeks ago, at end of October. In this version, we have some changes in our vNode to just do some optimize some performance, and a lot of changes in our SAS server, that's a smart contract server. Basically, in this side, we originally provide RPC commands that enable the developers to interact with your MyCoaching, but we figured out it's not very user friendly, and then we developed another set of RPC command interface to let people interact, use the microchains easily. So today I'm going to introduce both RPC interface for our SAS server. Then I'm going to give some introductions about using our developer tools. The first one is the walletbeta.mock.io, which is a test version for our microchain. The other one is using our Transferee to work with our microchain. Okay, first started. Let's move to the SAS server. For SAS server, we have some RPC commands, which we have given the documents before. Let me switch to that side. Okay, let's see. Oh. Okay, this is the first version of our RPC server. Basically, this just to give you some information about how to use this one, this interface. We have some basic commands like get SAS ID, which can give you the information about the SAS server identification address, which usually you need to set that one to connect with vNode. And you can also get nonce. And to get nonce, you need to input the subchain address and also the account you want to check. Also, something like get data. Basically, you can see what's your DAPP on the microchain, that what kind of data it has. And the format of this is like this. You first form arguments data, then you need to call this one using a client call to apply to the SAS server. And this is just showing you, actually the code shown here are just a Go code. They're not quite easy to use because you have to use Go to do this. The similar thing with this get the app state, which indicate if a stated the app is running on your microchain. They all worked well for the developers, but it's kind of hard for the users to use them. So in our latest release in this Nuwa version, we did make some changes to this. From the right side, you can see a table. Basically, for this table, the left one lists the server that has the command. The middle column is the chain3 package, and the right one actually is a Web3 package. Basically, since our MOOC system, our mother chain system, the vNode, was developed based on the Ethereum system. We try to make it compatible, so a lot of things, we have some packages similar to theirs, but please look at the last two rows. The first one, vnode. In Transferee, there's a package called vnode. It will show what's the vnode settings, like the vnode beneficial address, which you can use it for vnode proxy, and also it has some config information, whether it's open to the public, and you can connect with. The last column actually is a SAS. This is a package that's made specifically for SAS Server. This one won't work for vnode because the vnode doesn't have this package, but it definitely works for SAS. And we have this one with our web page. Let me switch to it. Oh, yep. Okay. So basically, you can see that this is our wiki. Okay. It didn't show up here. Let's see. Okay. Okay. This is our wiki. Go to JSONRPC, and then you can see this table here. Scroll down. This still shows some vnode command for SAS server. Actually, this should be //rpc2, because currently we are still testing this. We name it rpc2, and in the future, we probably name it rpc, so people can use that. Scroll all the way down there. Yeah, you can see we have some gRPC commands here. Show a vnode, which contains vnode address, SAS service config, all the methods you can get for vnode. For SAS, we also have a list of methods here. Let's just get down there and take a look. So SAS direct call. This is a pretty cool function. Basically, it will allow you to get to the app's function calls, but only for those constant functions. If you want to send something that changes the MyCoaching status, you need to send that through vnode. For SAS server, it cannot accept any command that can change the MyCoaching method. For this way, it's part of our design, because for this, we can definitely protect our SAS server from outside attackers. So let's say if you want to attack a MyCoaching, you cannot just attack our SAS server. It won't do it. You have to attack the whole system, that's our mother chain, then to get to this. So you can see, if you want to attack a single MyCoaching, you have to attack our whole system. That is why MOAC is so has more it's more protectable for protect its MyCoaching as well as its mother chains. Yeah. Okay. For this commands, you can definitely find enough information here. We have some examples, like show you how to do this, and definitely we can go through this. But I'm just going to show you some examples, so you will have more idea how it goes. From this directory, actually, I'm going to show you what do we have here. So, okay. Oh yeah. This is actually just a list of commands that from the example. You can find them from our website. Or we can. Oh, actually, I'm already had a MyCoaching running in my background just to save you some time. If you don't know how to start a MyCoaching, you better check our previous videos about how to start a MyCoaching using your using the scripts or our commands there. Here, let me just start. Actually, I put them in. You can see I put them in. SASRPC.sh. And this one connect with our MyCoaching. Let me explain this method a little bit. The first column shows get MyCoaching list. Basically, this will send a command to say, hey, SAS server, how many MyCoachings you are running on you. Each SAS server actually can run multiple MyCoachings. I think at this moment we have a number there to limit it, just to make sure people won't broke it. But yeah, generally we suggest 3 to 5 would be good. It could go up to 10. I mean, depends on what type of machine you are using to run this SAS server software. So basically, we can say 3 to 5 is good, but here we're only running 1. The second command is get the app status. So basically, this just ask. Okay, the first one, you see the results. We have an address there. Actually, this is the MyCoaching address. It's the app address, or also it could be the app address when you apply the app command there. The second command is just showing to see whether there's the app is running on this MyCoaching. Actually, when we first form our MyCoaching, this will be 0. That means you don't have any the app running on it. Then after you deploy a contract on this, it will change to 1. Means there's the app running on this. Yeah, the third one, the third row here is get block number, which is just tell you how many blocks you're running on this MyCoaching yet. You can see that from the command line here, we need to input this MyCoaching address here. So you can have multiple MyCoachings on your SAS server, and if you want to know each of their how many blocks they are running, you need to put in the number here. And the fourth actually just showing to get a block information on this MyCoaching. All you need to do is first one you input this MyCoaching address. Second, the block you want to get. The last one actually is not a SAS server command, but vnode address. This one is useful for vnode proxies. If you want to connect to a vnode, you go to node this vnode proxy address. Basically, this is a beneficial address, means this vnode will take your message, and if you get any mining rewards, or if you are running any MyCoaching, you get some. Basically, if you're running this MyCoaching and mining, you're going to gain some rewards, and this vnode can also share some rewards in this MyCoaching. Okay. Yeah, basically these are just the RPC command. Let's get back to our PowerPoint. Yeah, so you can see we have this RPC command built for the developers to use. And to make it a little bit easier, we have a tools that you can use this one to interact with our MyCoaching. And I'm going to show you with. Okay, here is the one. Okay, I need to adjust this one a little bit. Just a moment. need to zoom, make this one a little smaller, so you can see. For some reason, this one didn't see it. Okay, seems I have some. Oh, okay, here it's here. Okay, let me move this one a little bit. Okay, yeah, let me show this. Just making it smaller. Okay, just to go to this wallet beta.moc.io. You don't need to worry about the not secure stuff because we are not just to make it fast. We didn't use HTTPS. And if you have something, you have to have a MOAC node running in your background. And this is the, if you have something running in your background, this is the first interface you'll see there. Then you can click your contracts here. If you're running a MyCoaching contract for this wallet beta version, we have this MyCoaching contracts here. For wallet, we don't have it yet, but we will releasing this one soon. And clicking into this, and you can see some information about this MyCoaching. The left one, this actually is the blocks number that the MyCoaching currently is running. And since we already deployed the apps here, you can see there are some information about the app we have on this MyCoaching. Also, to make this one working, you need to input the SAS monitor address, which means you have to run a SAS server or from other places to connect with to put the address here. We figured out it's maybe a little difficult if you're running a cloud server and doing this. You need to check with cloud server provider to make sure the IP address they gave that could be accessed from outside, and also the monitor port it could be accessed, because we figure out there's sometimes it could be something wrong there. You cannot connect. Okay, and here let me just show this. Okay, can I make it smaller? Okay, we can see probably this function here. Actually, what we did is we just deploy ERC20 in our MyCoaching. And we have a lot of stuff, approve, transfer from, those stuff. And this is pretty close to what you see on Ethereum or our mother chain about our ERC20 contracts. You have a name for this on the left. You have a total supply, and you probably have a balance. Oh, I didn't put a balance here, but let me see what's the balance. Where is the balance we have? Okay. You see, I input the account, which is the owner of the contract, and it has a lot of balance here. And here, we need to choose our main account. Basically, this is the one that has all the ERC20 token, and you can see we already sent some contracts here. To use the transfer function, basically you just need to input a simple address. A simple address here. And the number you want to put in here, we can see 111 needed 1223. Okay. And before you execute this one, since you have to unlock this account, which we are going to do this one in our background. If you didn't do that, well, we can show you if you didn't do that. Or you can see execute. Oh, it needs password, right? So let's do it. We unlocked it in my background. And now we're going to do it. Yeah, this time the transaction has been sent. You just need to wait for a while. You can see that's the number here changing. Yeah, the 95. You can see the nonce changed, right? And if you want to see the balance of this, you can check the balance here. See, we have some balance over there. So basically, this just showing you how to use this tools, the beta, what is beta.moc.io to interact with your MyCoaching D apps. This is a pretty easy tools for people to use, especially for those users just want to use it to play your logic on that. You don't need to worry too much about the background stuff. For more advanced users, what we have is you can yeah. Let me switch back to the PowerPoint. Okay. You can also use our Transferee library. Transferee, this is a JavaScript library, and you can use this one to run with to interact with the MyCoaching. But definitely you need to know how to programming with Node.js, and we can show you something using our editor. Okay. Just a moment. Okay. Okay, this is the editor. Let me make it larger. I think I'm that. Okay, let me just give some explanation about the content here. To use this one, actually first you need declare this object. And here, because I'm running this one in this Transferee example, I just have this one as index.js, and then you can use this one as Transferee. Then the top three are just some test accounts, nothing new. After that, you need to set, there are two types of servers in our Transferee. Okay, for emphasis, I forgot, this one is only for 0.1.10 version. Previous version didn't have these SAS packages. But for Windows, they are the same. First, you need to set a Windows server here to connect with Windows. If you just want to connect with SAS server, you just need to do set SAS provider and which SAS server you're using. Yeah, actually, I don't think we need this Windows at this moment. Let's just yeah, we're just running this SAS part. So it's also showing some packages like this, get MyCoaching list, get the app status, block number, and you can also get some nonce here, just as we showed earlier in our JSONRPC command line commands. And this one actually works quite almost the same with our what? Okay. Yeah, I think we still need this window address to get some information. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Okay, let's get here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I made some mistake. Basically, this asks you to run this with some information about the vnode. We can explain this one a little bit. Let's make this one larger. Make this one a little bit smaller. Okay, let's take a look at the first line here. We just get our the app results. status. Yeah, actually the first one is showing the beneficial the vnode address we are connecting with. Then the second one is showing the like this one. Okay. Oh, okay. See, on this one actually show you the MyCoaching list here, which we have seen before for using our RPC command here, and it shows that this SAS server only has one MyCoaching, and this is the MyCoaching address. Then this MyCoaching has a DApp applied on that. The current blockchain MyCoaching block number is 00601. And this will be the same. It's the same with this. See. Oh, okay. It goes faster. Yeah, we need to refresh again to get a new number here. Yeah, 615. You know, for this MyCoaching, they are pretty fast connected. Their block generated much faster than the mother chain. That's an advantage of using these MyCoachings. You see, and for the next command, basically it shows the nonce of the source account. The interesting case are the one that in the following commands, you can, if you have done anything with Web3 Chain 3 for mother chain contract calls using Node.js, you're familiar with this. Basically, you need to set up a ABI, and you need to get a contract address to make some contract calls here. And here, here you can see that we give the ABI definition of this the app, and we give the chain3.dapp. This is also a new package. You can declare a DApp here. We call it DApp because this kind of like you shouldn't remember this is a MyCoaching DApp, because yeah, this just to remember, you know, in this chain3 DApp means MyCoaching DApp. It doesn't mean the mother chain DApp. And you can do our JSON parsing to set this. Also, you need to set a vnode address here. This is for some commands that may need to call the vnode. Then after that is you need to give the MyCoaching address to this contract. We call it specific contract. Then actually you can just call the function inside of it, which shows the balance of the account in this MyCoaching. And this makes it much easier for developers to call the. Oh, why is this one? This makes it easier for developers to call the contract for this for the dApps on the MyCoaching. But remember, if you want to if you go through the SAS, you can only get the public view. If you want to change the status, you got to use the vnode connection. That's why you need to set this vnode.address here to check. Actually, you can send a transaction through this. What we did is, if you want to do that, first you have to connect with the vnode. Let's say if you want to do a transfer here, because let's say the difference between this MyCoaching ERC20 is to send a transfer, you still send from vnode, but you need to add your MyCoaching address there. And but to know whether this is whether your transfer is successful, instead of checking the balance in the vnode, you can do that. You can only check it from SAS, but you can do it from here. See, we have shown you the last ones. Actually, I can do another transfer. Let's do this one. Yes, we can do a transfer using this chain 3 stuff. Let's see. Oh, but yeah, one bad thing I forgot to. Well, basically, if you don't want to this unlock stuff, what you can do is using send raw transaction to do this. Yeah, which we have already introduced. Okay, see. Oh man, didn't see that. Oh yeah, sorry. I didn't put it on, but you can see the first action was not successful because I didn't unlock my account. The second one was good. Let me just do it again. Okay. See, the transfer success. Oh, this balance didn't change. That just because I didn't put in the correct address here. That should be fine. Yeah. One thing I need to point out that we are still working on this. They may have some bugs. We may have some fix on this. So just stay tuned and also let us know if you have any questions. We have our website, like our GitHub. Definitely, that's where you can find us. And we also have some Windows channels you can use, and we also have some Telegrams. Yeah, this is definitely the main website we have to connect with developers. If you have any questions, just go to the mock call and get to some issues. We still have some issues. Well, some people get it crashed. Yeah. Also, we have the wiki, which can point you to some information like this. Click this JSONRPC, and you can find all kinds of information there. Of course, our MOAC.io. This is also our main website, MOAC.io, where you can find all sorts of information for developers. Tutorials, APIs, communities, those stuff. Some resources about our mainnet,